NearlyDanish.com.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's get ready to rumble!
All right, so this is mock test 8. Ah, shit. Wait. Ah, shucks. All right, guys, sorry about that. I didn't set this up properly. Just give me 1 second. Let me get this done properly. Made a big mistake. So get this back on the road. Okay, so what are the settings here? Ah, shucks, I could have just done it. Wait. Kill this. Sorry, guys, we're gonna have to jump in again. I'm gonna start the session again, and then please jump in again. I made a mistake in one of the settings. Sorry about that. I made a big mistake. Just join in again. We'll start at in about 2 minutes, okay? So we'll start at 10 past. Game pin is on the screen, okay?
Hello.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Sorry. Oh man, tonight is just I'm sorry. I'm a bit off tonight. Sorry. Anyways, majority of the law proposals are submitted by the government, and sometimes there are law proposals by the citizens, but not as many as the government. All right, so almost half of you got this wrong. On to the next one. Next. Also, brand new question. So when I say brand new question, it means a question that hasn't shown up in the previous test before. All right, not so bad. Women started coming to the job market in the 1960s. All right, next one. All right, so this is from chapter 5. So Manos was saying that chapter 5 is a nightmare. Well, here's a bit of that nightmare. There is usually at least one new question from chapter 5. This could be it, but who knows? How many people got this right? 34 people got it wrong. So now you know what you don't know. There's going to be a lot of movement in the top 5. So yeah, on to the next one. You know the answer to this. This is a frequently asked question. So I'm expecting at least 80 to 90% of you to get this right. All right, round of applause. Okay, so 10 players have hit an answer streak of 3.
Great job.
We're at number 5 right now. You've seen this before as well. All right, so 30 people got this wrong. He got his Nobel Prize in Literature in 1917. Let's see what that top 5 is saying. Okay, so someone fell out and Saj is in. We've got Lilia, Titan, Sama, Trayan, and Saj. All right, so now that I have you guys' attention, I just wanted to show you something. So there's the official Integration Barometer website by the government. And this graph shows the number of people that have passed in Folsatspån over the years. As you can see, that number goes up and down. So whenever you see, so this here was when the test was changed from Statsborgerskabsprøven to Indfødsretprøven. And as you can see, a whole bunch of people failed. So only 31% of people passed. The next test, however, a lot of people passed, so 68, it went up to 68%. And actually, this was the highest percentage of people that passed. And then, it goes down and then comes back up again. And then it got to June 2021, and they changed the test. Okay, so November 2021 was the first, was the new test. And as you can see, it dropped again to 41%. And now things are going up again. So we are here so this is May 2023. 58% of the people that took the test actually passed it. This number is going up again. However, you're going to see another dip that looks like this soon. Okay, now why am I saying this? The rules haven't changed yet, so they haven't changed the rules. These dips are usually changes of rules, okay, concerning the test. They haven't changed the rules yet. Now, you have an opportunity to pass the test this time, okay? So put in the work that you need to put in so you actually get through this time. and don't wait until the rules change, because the rules keep on changing every other day or something, you know? So please put in the work, okay? And I just released a new feature where you can now correct your incorrect answers from the quizzes. So for instance, this is Steph, and he has 497 incorrect answers from the quizzes, and you can see all of them here. You go in there, take it, and this will disappear. And when you're done, this whole section will disappear. Someone that has already done this is Trayan. He used his second profile to do this. So he's cleaned up everything. Okay, so please spare yourself the agony of going through this roller coaster and put in the work that you need to put in to pass this test once and for all, so you can completely forget about this whole thing. The goal of Nearly Danish, that's my goal, is to hopefully increase this pass rate by 1% every session, every season, every batch. Okay, so hopefully, let's see if we can get this from 58 to 59. If we get it over 59, you know, hopefully. But if not, I'll keep trying. Okay, so please, guys, put in the work. You have all the resources that you need. Just put in the work. All right, we're moving on to the next one. Yes, so Vase, there are some bugs. I'm still fixing this whole thing, okay? So please let me know if you run into anything. I'm aware of that bug. I'm gonna fix it. All right, what's going on here? Okay, so yes, you cannot take a court case direct to the Supreme Court, so it has to come via the appeal process. So from Bureau to Landsraad, from Landsraad to Hogesraad, to the Supreme Court. Okay, round of applause. Majority of you got this right. All right, so we have Lilia, Titan, Trayan, Sag, and Dracula all in the Gold League. 11 players have reached an answer streak of 3.
Great job.
Next one. All right, so Karen Blixen's African Farm was published 1937. Well, for the people that got this wrong,
now you know what you don't know.
There's only 17 days to the test, okay? There's a lot of people not doing too well in this. There's still time to plug all these knowledge gaps, but please, you need to put in the work, okay? Next one. We have a static top 5.
Static top 5.
This was a combo breaker. 4 players dropped their answer streak of 3. Next one. You've seen this before. Hopefully all of you get this right. All right, 14 people got this wrong. Okay, so for the 14 people that got this wrong, this is a frequently asked question. You must know the answer to this question, okay? So 184 of those frequently asked questions, I will be putting them on your profile this week. So keep an eye out for that. I've left it to the last so you can focus on questions that have never shown up before, because that's usually where people trip up, okay? On to the next one. Static top 5 still. This was a combo breaker again. You know the answer to this. It's a bit tricky, but yeah, let's see how you guys do. All right, so Manos is saying he rushed on this. That's a good learning point. When you are in the test, read the questions slowly. It's not a Kahoot. You're not gonna get any points for speed, only for accuracy. Read the questions slowly, read the answers slowly, and then go ahead and answer. There was a referendum in 2022 concerning the reservation for defense, and most people voted to scrap that reservation. I can see some people chose January 2022. It was in June 2022, right after the test, I remember. Okay, so 28 people got this wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
Sama is now in the top 5. Sonia is back in the game with 3 in a row.
She's on fire.
Excellent.
Next one. You've seen this before. Everyone should know this. So this is a frequently asked question. Okay, one person got this wrong. NATO is the answer. You're probably going to see this this question in the next test. So please get it right the next time. Static top 5.
Static top 5.
Perna is back with an answer streak of 3. Perna, actually, shout out to Perna. He came to Folketing with us yesterday. He's on fire.
Oh my! He's on fire!
On to the next one. All right, so this is a brand new question. I can see the answers show this. A lot of you don't know the answer to this. So in Denmark, most of the governments are minority governments, and there have been 3 majority governments, if I'm not mistaken. And I think all of them have involved the Social Democrats. Right now, there is a majority government with the Social Democratic Party, Moderaterne, and Venstre. And there was the previous one with just the Social Democrats and Venstre that collapsed after a while. And then there's this one where it was the Social Democrats and some other smaller parties between 93 and 94. All right, now you know what you don't know.
Now you know what you don't know.
All right, on to the next one. All right, so it was Frederick VII that actually signed Grundloven, and he was king between 1848 and 1863. 27 people got this wrong. You should know this. It's not frequently asked, but you can use the dates to find the reference. 3 players have reached an answer streak of 9. We are on question number 12 right now. It's Lilia, Trajan, Mimo, Jagan, and Saj. On to the next one. You've seen this before. (1976), the law for equal pay for equal work. 34 people got this wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
This is not a frequently asked question, so it's a potential new question, okay? The test is a mixture of frequently asked questions and potential new questions. All right, so Jagan fell out. Trayan, oh my God. Trayan, you're using two profiles for this, yeah? Anyways, 4 players have reached an answer streak of 4.
Excellent.
Next one. Brand new question from chapter 1. All right, it was Freya, the god of fertility. All right, so what is this? 26 people got this wrong. I can see there's a lot of weak spots. There's still people that haven't really practiced with the potential new questions. Please make sure you cover everything. And for your own good, please, okay? JKM is back with an answer streak of 3.
Oh my! He's on fire!
We are at number 15 now. A third of the way through. This should be a no-brainer. Right, so freedom of speech, freedom to express yourself. It's protected in Gunlom. 7 people got this wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
Fix that. It will show up on your profile. 3 players hit an answer streak of 12. On to the next one. All right. Yeah, so it's the 25th anniversary. So if you could do the math, you'd figure that one out. On to the next one. Static top 5.
Static top 5.
3 players hit an answer streak of 13.
Great job!
All right, next one. This is a frequently asked question. Okay, so 9 people, man, my math is off. 9 people got this wrong. Round of applause to the guys that got it right. This top 5 is not moving at all. Ferras is back in the game. I think Ferras is a girl, so
She's on fire!
Excellent.
next one. One of the most frequently asked questions. Oh, Ferris is a dude. Sorry, man. Hopefully, more than 90% of you get this right. Should have seen this before a bunch of times if you've been practicing. All right, round of applause. So for the 7 people that got this wrong, this is one of those questions you must know the answer to. You must know the answer to every single one of those frequently asked questions, because they will, like, a subset of them is surely going to show up on the test. Okay, on to the next one. Christina is back in the game 3 in a row.
She's on fire!
Of course you know the answer to this. All right, so there are 5 regions in Denmark. This is also a frequently asked question, so the 2 people that got this wrong, please
Now you know what you don't know.
plug that knowledge gap. Static top 5.
Static top 5.
Daniela is back in the game 3 in a row.
Excellent.
Next one. We are almost at the halfway point. This is the most frequently asked question. So you must know the answer to this. Oh, man. Okay, so 3 people got this wrong. You, if there's any question in this, collection of thousands of questions that we have, if there's any question that you need to know the answer to, it's this one, okay? Because this one shows up, it has the highest probability of showing up in the next test. Matter of fact, I think it will show up on the next test, but I don't know. We'll see. 3 people got this wrong. Now you know what you don't know. Plug that knowledge gap. It will show up on your profile. Next one. Okay, so I could tell that a whole bunch of you haven't made the effort to write down the political parties and the dates that they were created. So Venstre is the oldest political party, created in 1870, and it represented the interests of the farmers at the time. So I can see how many people got this wrong. 42. That's crazy, man. Anyways, now you know what you don't know.
Now you know what you don't know.
If you got this wrong, please plug the gap. Anyways, moving on to the next one. The top 5 guys are still top 5. 9 players lost their answer streak of 4. All right, so Darby is saying that they didn't read the question well. Okay, so when you're in the test, read the question slowly, make sure you understand it, and then go ahead and answer. All right, so Iceland was under Denmark for 564 years. This is a question that has never been asked before. Potential new question in the test. 17 people got this wrong, so most of you got this right, actually. Round of applause. Four players reached an answer streak of 10.
Excellent.
Next one. You know the answer to this. This is frequently asked as well. Oh, wow. Wow! Round of applause. Okay, so Lilia has the highest answer streak of 23. Lilia is number 1. Lilia is on fire, so we have an explosion. Yeah, and we are also past the halfway point. Yeah, you should know this. Hopefully. All right. Okay, So we have 21 questions to go. Demi is back with an answer streak of 3.
Oh my! He's on fire!
Next one. What are their names? All right. There's 5 of them, and these are their names. So I think this is shown up maybe one time, if I'm not mistaken. But anyways, only what? Oh, sorry. 9 people got this wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
Round of applause for the rest of you. The Nation is making a comeback with 3 in a row.
Great job!
Next one. Right, so Denmark was the first country in the world to give two people of the same gender the ability to go into a registered partnership. 1989. All right. Trajan is now at the top. Lilia dropped to number 2. Trajan is also at number 3. This guy, man. Nemo at number 4. Nyla at 5. Triple Y is back in the game with 3 in a row.
Great job!
On to the next one. You've seen this before. Frequently asked question. All right, so the 3 of you that got this wrong, please plug that knowledge gap. Okay, we have another explosion on our hands. Trajan is number 1. Trajan has 100%, perfect score. We are past the halfway mark, and Trajan is on fire, so. Oh, man. Davi, yeah. We'll see if he actually does that. I won't be surprised.
Perfect score.
Next one. All right, so a third of public spending goes to pension, SU, content, Yelp, and housing support. 20 people got this wrong. Now you know what you don't know. Plug that knowledge gap. Nyla is out. Dracula is back in. The smiley halo face is making comeback with 3 in a row.
Great job!
Right, so the Greenland flag is red and white with a circle in the middle. 13 people got this wrong. Plug that knowledge gap. The last test, there was a question about the flags, about the Faroese flag. So there could be one about the Greenlandic flag this time. Golanga is the highest climber up 4 places.
Excellent.
All right, so we have 16 questions to go, and then we're done with this for tonight. Let's get through this. We're almost at the end of the history part. You've seen this before? All right, so Thorvald Stauning was the first Social Democratic Prime Minister. When we went to Folketing yesterday, we saw his picture on the wall where there's the portraits of all the prime ministers, all the previous prime ministers. Okay. 15 people got this wrong. Moving on. Dracula fell out and DA came back in. By the way, I'm thinking about going to the Folketing again on the 25th of November. So just please let me know in the chat if you're interested. This was a tough round. 4 players lost their answer streak of 3. Sorry, guys. Okay. 17th of June, 1944. How many people got this wrong? 42. So almost half of you. Well, it seems to be a tough one. It will show up on your profile. You can fix that later. This is static top 5. Safi is the highest climber up 6 places.
Great job.
Next one. It showed up one time on a previous test. Right, so yes, Poland has the highest number of invandrare or efterkommere in Denmark from the EU. All right, so Tran has done it again. That's 2 correct answers in a row. Well done, man. Frequently asked question, one of the most frequently asked questions. Hopefully all of you get this right. All right, round of applause.
Perfect score.
Should I give an explosion? Let's move on. Oh, God. It's a good thing I didn't give an explosion because it would have been 2 in a row. I guess I have to do it. Okay. We've got 2 more questions in the history section, and then we move on to current affairs. At the moment, Tran is doing what Tran does. Next one. You've seen this before. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. I thought you guys got this perfect. Anyways, one person got this wrong. Round of applause for you guys. Static top 5.
Static top 5.
EJ is making a comeback with 3 in a row.
Great job.
Last history question. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Brand new question, never shown up in a test before. You'd only know this if you've been practicing. Let's see how you guys do. All right, not too bad. 60 people got this right. Round of applause. And 33 people got it wrong. Tran, did you get that wrong? Wow. All right, so Lilia is back at number 1, Tran at number 2, Mimo 3, DA 4, Dracula 5, and Tran fell out of the top 5. Well, his second profile fell out of the top 5. Paul Ruse 77 is back with an answer streak of 3.
Oh my! He's on fire!
So we're done with the history section. We're going to current affairs. We've got 10 questions to go and we're done for tonight. All right, so the theme of this question is the government. In this case, we're asking about what ministry this person leads. So Troels Lund Poulsen is currently the Vice Stats Minister, Economy Minister, and Forsvars Minister. So he's leading 3 ministries. Yeah, this was after Jacob Ellemann-Jensen quit politics permanently. So he's taking over all these responsibilities. All right, so 65 people got this right. Round of applause. It's looking like Lilia is dropping off that podium. Let's see. Yep. So Lilia fell all the way down to number 5. Tran took his spot back. DA at number 2, Dracula 3, Mimo 4, and Lilia 5. 12 players just hits an answer streak of 5.
Excellent.
Lilia, don't worry. It's best to fail in the Kahoots than to fail in the real test. And now you know what you don't know.
Now you know what you don't know.
All right. So what are we doing next? This. All right, so the theme here is political parties and their leaders. In this case, the Conservative People's Party, led by Søren Pape Poulsen. There's a quiz covering all the political parties and the government as well in the current affairs section. All right, 26 people got this wrong, 68 people got it right. Round of applause to you guys. For the people that got it wrong, please, you will find this on your profile afterwards, and there is a whole quiz on this in the current affairs section. You will also find that on your profile. Moving on to the next one. Lilia is out. Sorry. Nyla is in. 4 players just hit an answer streak of 5.
Great job.
I know this was a tough one, but just hang in there. Don't feel bad. We've got 17 days. There's more than enough time to plug all those knowledge gaps. Okay? I make it hard here so it's easy in the test. All right. Next one. So this is state affairs. Before it was illegal to fly flags of other countries in Denmark, you would have to get permission from the police. And there was a case in court, and that decision, but that requirement has been overturned. So you can now fly flags in Denmark, whoever you want. Yeah. So that's part of the current affairs. How many people got this wrong? 17 people got this wrong. And shout out to Chantel for showing me this. All right, next one. What's going on here? Treyan, DA, Dracula, Nemo, Treyan again. Treyan is back again with his second profile. Sarah Algeria is making a comeback with 3 in a row.
She's on fire.
Excellent.
All right. Next one. This one should be a no-brainer. Vase, you are wrong. The police actually got that direct from the police website. It says you no longer need to apply for permission. Okay. Some people got this wrong. This was a no-brainer. Victor Axelsen won the Japan Open in July. So the theme of this is a Danish sports person or scientist or movie, whatever, doing well on the world stage. So Danish excellence on the world stage. Some people got this wrong. Now you know what you don't know. Will this show up? I don't think so. Next one. 8 players just hits an answer streak of 8.
Excellent.
We are moving to the last current affairs. Famous dead people. I don't expect most of you to get this right. And I don't think this is going to show up either. But it fits the theme, so it's here. Let's see how you guys do. Yeah, could have just taken a wild guess if you didn't know. Well, most of you got this wrong. Now you know what you don't know. This is probably not going to show up. But if it does, at least you know the answer to it. For the people that got this right, round of applause to you. All right, so we are moving to, what do you call these things? Danish values. Last 5 questions. Wow. All right, so DA has a streak with 37 correct answers in a row. Wow! DA is number 1. DA has, DA doesn't have 100%, so we're not getting an explosion for this. He's on fire though.
Oh my! He's on fire!
All right. Okay. Someone, there's a whole thing. Yeah, okay. Yeah, man. Yeah, fine. This is current affairs. So current affairs is not from the book, okay? Moving on, next one. Danish values. You've seen this before. And actually, maybe I am wrong. So this will, like I always say here, you know, I'm not the holy grail of this information. You guys go do your own research, you know? So please prove me wrong. You know, because if I have a knowledge gap, I want to plug that as well. Yeah, most of you got this right. Round of applause. Next one. Seen this before as well. All right, so there's 2 old ones and 3 new ones. I did that because these Danish value questions are actually beginning to repeat. So there's a probability that you will see another Danish values question in the test that has shown up in the previous test. Round of applause to everyone. And for the one person that got this wrong, now you know what you don't know.
Now you know what you don't know.
Next one. DA again, but not 100%.
Oh my! He's on fire!
Yeah, this was the first question that popped up because I messed up the settings. So now you see it. All right. The theme of this is child protection. Not bad. Round of applause. Okay, so as you can see, these Danish values questions are not difficult at all. Sometimes they twist the Danish a bit and it's not very clear what they're asking. But just take your time, read it slowly. And they're very common sense questions, actually. We've got 2 questions to go and we're done for tonight with infos at home. All right, a similar question to this showed up in a previous test. All right, static top 5.
Static top 5.
Krish is making a comeback with 3 in a row.
Oh my! He's on fire!
Last question, and then we'll have a look at the results to see who passed and who didn't. So just hang in there. Yes, so the obvious answer to this is no, because there's a right to express yourself that's protected in Grundloven in Denmark. So things like art and any kind of expression it's not legal to censor those types of things, even though they're perceived as provocative. All right, so this is the last one. Let's have a look at that podium. Vase, you do have a point. If this shows up in the test, in the history part, then you answer with the book. Okay, so we have DA, Trayan, and Nemo. 1, 2, 3. I missed number 4 and 5.
NearlyDanish.com.